Champagne high, like the Sister Hazel boys like to say.
Here's the kick. Over the head and out of the back of the end zone.
About to find out right here with the quarterback for Georgia State.
3 receivers. Ellington on first down. Far side. There's Hart in the first catch of the ball game. Ellington to throw. Now flushed. Sails it deep down the field. It's caught. Falling down is Gentry.
The secondary, but he's going to have to use those feet to bail out. Presence of mind to throw it up there for his receiver. Some hand fight. Quarterbacks you see taking a couple extra seconds trying to make something happen out of nothing and take that sack and push you back.
Little option pitch to the perimeter, and Destin Coates goes in for the score.
Into a log jam. And you've got 2 other guys there defensively for NC State that run right into the pile.
Here's Maurice Trowell on the return. Bouncing out toward the 40 and to the 43. 36-yard return. DeAndre Applin.
There's, of course, Hines, a great return man from last year to the NFL. Thayer Thomas, the youngster, steps up. And here you see Trowell.
To the slot at the right for Finley. Down the field for Thayer Thomas.
Former walk-on. It was a 4-man rush. And only 6 foot, 193 Thayer Thomas, but he looks like a big old body there.
Second catch of the season. Here's a throw to the near side, and that's Kelvin Harmon's first grab. Career reception 101 for Harmon.
Play a team like NC State, you got to take advantage of them. You got to play a clean ball game, but you also got to take a couple of them that they try to give you.
3rd down and 9. Finley up in the pocket. Scrambles and threw it away. Harmon was there. We got a flag near the receiver corner combination. Finley. Thomas, what a catch.
Here he is right there, going to come across that goal line. 2 guys on him. Runs right by him and then snags it. Play tough every single snap. Let's let this play go before we talk about those guys in white. And there's a first down. They're going to move the chains, letting them know they came to Raleigh in this first quarter. That's for sure.
Bill Curry, by the way, James, was their first football coach. Here's Ellington trying to sneak out. Good pressure up the middle by the Wolfpack. Bateman in the backfield with Ellington. Downfield and overshoots the intended receiver, Ifedi. The punter is Brandon Wright, who's also the place kicker. Wobbly kick. Thomas is going to let this hit, and boy, does that help the Panthers.
Plays. I wasn't sure that in the lines, offensively, defensively, they could hold their own, and they have so far.
Stephon Lewis, first catch of the year. Outstanding freshman Trent Penix from here in Raleigh, who's coming to the game. Now Thomas is going to throw, and wide open. Penix. NC State gets to some tricks.
Yesterday in our meeting, what do you like most about coaching? He said, just knowing a play's going to work and watching it develop, watching the kids pull it off and watching it work, being successful. And it's plays like this. You got to think a team like Georgia State.
Those plays, they practiced and it worked.
Here goes Gillespie, left side this time. Spun off one guy, falls forward. 1st and 10 for the Wolfpack after an 8-yard run. Lazarus, the safety, finally.
Those jet sweeps, Georgia State does a good job defending.
Penix back in the backfield with Finley. Here's Finley shooting it in on the slant. It got deflected. And I believe that was Stone that time who got a hand in.
This time, a great play on 3rd down. Forced this try.
25-yard try for Dunn, who hit last week. And Christopher Dunn is now 2 for 2.
You know, here they are in a 2nd down and 3. All favorable positions.
Ellington across the field, the completion to Gentry. A big lick, knocked him out of bounds, but it'll be enough for the first down. 5-yard throw.
Fill him up with the guys off to the NFL, and he's a good-looking youngster.
State showing pressure. Ellington cuts it loose and broken up and dropped by DeAndre Champagne, but there's a flag down. Final minute of period 1 here in Raleigh. Ellington on the move again. Trying to turn it up the sideline, and they measure him out just over midfield at the 48.
And he found his home at center.
Finley on 3rd down, and the ball is caught near the first down. Messi, the sophomore, right at the line for the first down number.
Breaking it off right there at the sticks. So many times you see him.
See how good the Pack's been on first down. Finley wants some time here. He's going to cut this one loose. Coming back for it is Harmon. Flag down on the play. Kelvin Harmon around the Georgia State 30-yard line.
You know, last week watching the game even against Kennesaw State, Jerome Smith at 5'10", they have him listed 180. Got into a couple situations where he had good coverage and just the big bodies he had a tough time with. That's the exact same thing here. Look, losing Hines, he could do it all. Could catch, could block, he could run it.
With a shovel inside, and that is Dylan Parham. Redshirt sophomore tight end and 236 pounds on a 6'5" frame.
Oh, yeah. He's catch a lot of balls from there, too.
Here's an inside give, and boy, chopped down is Gillespie. And it will be 4th down.
Put him in there and have confidence in everybody. Can you protect or can you block to try to get a couple yards here?
Finley going to move the pocket right, shoot it down the field, and it's caught. Man, C.J. Riley and Finley threw that one between the numbers 20 yards.
Boy, take your pick. Everybody talks about the big 3 at receiver. It goes on and on. And again, decent coverage. Look at the release. Inside that window by Ryan Finley. Make it all work. There you saw he's got the physical ability to whip it in there.
Jumbo look. Here's Gillespie on the cutback for the state touchdown.
Battle won by the White Hats up front. There you see the big wash. You talked earlier about that left side of the offensive line. He's just blowing open a big hole. Good job by Gillespie.
Well, Charlie Kopp, thanks so much for joining us today, and welcome back.
I appreciate it. Thank you. It's fun to be back.
Good luck today.
Thank you.
Guys.
A little bootleg out of the backfield, and Bateman on 3rd and 9 picks up the first down. 14-yard play. Ellington to Taz Bateman, his redshirt senior. Almost to that midway point of the second period. Got the early touchdown, but NC State's dictated tempo the rest of the way, and now Ellington will be sacked, and that's Aleem McNeil.
Nowhere to go. That's the luxury the last few years is it's not just coming from one guy on the edge, but when you get the push.
Rejoinder from Raleigh. Penix in the backfield with Finley, who has time, now shoots it across the field, and here's Penix. Oh, little nice move by the freshman. And almost 10 yards. Finally knocked him out.
Check that one off. 4-man rush by the Panthers. Don't get anywhere close to Finley. And there is your check mark. Up them in their tracks. Good job by the youngster.
And here is Penix again. And enough to cross the line for the first down against Terry Thomas, one of their outstanding defensive ends. First down after the penalty. Here's Thomas, another catch. And Thayer Thomas knocked out of bounds by Kearney in front of the Wolfpack bench. He almost got all of it back. They have not seen Myers today. Here's a throw out on the perimeter. This is Riley going back to work. C.J. Riley. Hard yards after the catch.
Got to try to find a way to get off the field here. Can't let him go up another touchdown before halftime.
Finley hands to Gillespie. Tries to rifle through. Reggie is turned back. He'll be a yard shy at the 45 of the first. 2nd and 10. Ellington shoots it inside. That's Gentry spinning away. First down. And finally hauled down by Moorhead out near the 40-yard line. Texas State. 4th catch today.
This is Griffin that's going to miss this tackle. And you've got to drop him. Big play. Got to come under control and make that stop.
And the carry, this is DeMarcus Kirk. 38. There's also 28, which is Seth Page. That's Bateman in motion. Little fake. Ellington Stepping away and has lots of room. Ellington and slides about the 31, 32-yard line.
And watch this. Roseboro is about to drop Ellington, and you can't coach that. Just that instinct.
Dorn has 2 in the final 74 seconds. Here's Ellington, this option look again, and this is Bateman, and he'll get a couple maybe before Andreas Bryant makes the tackle. Big 91, 44 yards. Got a 35-yarder last week. Snap, tries away, and it's no good.
Nice little pickup on first down. It's still not quite in the panic mode, thanks to Harmon. Smart play to get out of bounds.
Right across the middle and breaking away, Kelvin Harmon. Inside the 35.
Now you got to hurry it up. Good play by Harmon.
4-yard throw. Stone saved the touchdown.
Good protection up front again by the big guys. There's 16 now left before halftime.
4 in the formation to catch it. Finley with 11 seconds. Throws, caught. Thayer Thomas cuts it back inside. Timeout. NC State with 5 seconds. 24 yards to the redshirt freshman Thomas.
Well, it's a good job by Finley after the protection breaks down, gets a little bit of pressure and gets outside to buy some time and setting up shop there. Is Thomas. He's got a couple bodies in there, thinks he can take it to the house. They got to burn that timeout. You know, it really wouldn't have been too much of a difference had he gotten what he could and then gotten out of bounds. It still would have been one play.
Try is away. And it is good for Christopher Dunn. 3 yards to go. Dave Dorn talked about the double dip here. Look at Finley shooting it to Harmon, and he held on to it. First down at the 37.
They're in phase so many times, but just those bigger bodies just give them fits.
Snaps a streak of 12 in a row, and back to work goes Finley on a new streak with Thayer Thomas. Into Georgia State territory, 16 yards to Thomas with Lazarus on the coverage.
How many balls, you know, in a game-type situation have they seen? Not many.
There's Thomas again, and that ball got fumbled and went out of bounds. Got knocked away. They're going to call it incomplete. Jalen Jones is the guy who banged it out of there. It's in a fumble.
Well, it's 3 steps. There's the control, the catch, the control, and then the forward move. And as he makes that turn, you know, and one thing I've noticed with Thomas is he's really cradled that football well after the catches.
Gillespie not going to get there. Wow. Ed Kearney is the guy that stuck that big white helmet into the backfield first, and then Terry Thomas over the top.
Those offensive linemen always have on those big knee braces, especially in practice, because it's happening all the time in those piles.
Ellington breaking free. Design quarterback draw, and Ellington will get the first down. 14-yard run. They get it snapped. Ellington giving ground. Now in trouble. Flushed out. Big Bryant chased him, and it is caught. What a catch by Ifedi near the first down mark.
The snap initially.
Look at 91.
Gets a little bit of trouble. Puts it in there where only Ifedi can catch it. My goodness, what a playmaker Dan Ellington is for Georgia State.
And in the backfield, in motion, that's Gentry. They'll flip it to him. Now here's the reverse, and it's Penny Hart in trouble and clobbered by Engel.
Dr. Phillips in Orlando off the top of the show. Coaches say he's just mature, so many years ahead of the game. The freshman with a huge stop.
3rd and long here. And offline is Finley trying to go to Harmon. In coverage over there was Quavian White.
You can see his high school from every ride at Universal Studios.
It's a carry, and Ellington
You can.
on the RPO got snowed under, and that was Jermaine Pratt.
There was no place for Ellington to slip out here on this front side. A little bit of a delay and came and wrapped him up. They do a good job of bottling him up. Seriously, right there.
You know what you get for paying your cable bill. Right there, that kind of valuable information. Ellington in trouble again. on the run, cuts it loose, and beyond the reach of Devin Gentry. Isaiah Moore.
Didn't get to see this the year before. They were just working on it.
That's it. Ball at the 28. Finley on a little bootleg. Leveling out the routes, and there's Thomas the catch at the 40 for the first down.
To move the chains.
5 wide now. Finley bailing here to his right. Shoots it back inside, and the catch is made. Boy, that's a nice grab in traffic.
The way it should be, but at the same time, it opens up some of these defenders to shoulder injuries.
Long throw, and this is Riley staying in bounds. Couple of nice moves inside the 25 for C.J. Riley. It's almost half by my math. Gillespie off a play fake. Finley again. The catch made. Harmon inside the 10. First and goal for the Wolfpack.
Talk about spreading the love.
Finley might have been busted, but nonetheless dumps it in zone to Penix for the score. I thought he wanted to fake a handoff to Penix. Instead, he whirly-bird out of there, James, and found the freshman at the goal line.
To begin this drive, and a similar look here, but they didn't even have to wait on this one with the nice fake. Just waiting on it immediately after turning around.
3rd and short now. State trying to get another 3 and out on the Panthers. And let's see. Nope, didn't get it. Boy, Ellington.
I think he did. I think he did, Wes.
He got it? Yep. They did not get the 3 and out. Ellington converts. 27 unanswered. Ellington hit as he throws. Catch by Hart. Penny Hart breaking free. Into state territory. Lost his helmet on the fly-by tackle by Engel.
Time it was Dexter Wright, the senior. Just come under control. Even if you give him an extra 5 or so yards, make a sure tackle.
Christian Owens the catch in space in the South Carolina transfer. And now a flag is added to it.
We're not thinking field goal either.
Ellington lobbing for Champagne, and he was defended by McLeod.
It's the exact same spot they went for the game winner.
Holdenson is the holder. Blocked. And Wright will fall on it back at the 38-yard line. Camp Lejeune, we're in 33. He's beside Finley in the gun here. Inside route, Steph Lewis, second catch of the day. And then fumbled it, but Riley fell on it inside the 40 at the 38, and Lewis is down. Just back in the lineup this week, Steph Lewis is still down. Oh, wow.
You know, it's not a helmet to helmet. It's Steph Lewis's helmet that goes down. He's the guy that Dave Doran pointed out to watch out for on all the special teams.
Finley, straight drop, little flip down the field for Harmon, who makes a great catch at the 22 with Jalen Jones all over him. 8th catch of the day for Kelvin Harmon. And he's shaken up here.
Again, all the time that Finley needs. Just puts it out there for those crossers. They're coming across that field on those different levels.
Get the wind knocked out of him here. Hard to tell.
That's what I would guess. All the way to the final whistle. Going to give teams in their conference some fits this year.
Finley, backside throw, intercepted. Quavian White works his way back out of the end zone. Cutting back upfield and eluding guys toward the 24.5. First interception of the year for Ryan Finley.
The true freshman, because he was a little bit better against the run. Looking pretty good here coming back for this football. And really, Finley throws it way too short, makes it easy on him. Tries to do some running of his own.
So the Panthers will take over at the 24 with almost 4 minutes gone.
It's hard to believe with all these youngsters out here, it's the first turnover of the game this late.
Barnett, big lick. And the ball popped loose. Tanner Ingalls. Just Batesy right here. Shoot. That is Batesy-like.
No. That guy's got to aim high. Like those baseball players go up there and just grip it and rip it.
Here's a throw. Ellington, long shot here to the near side. That's McCoy breaking free for a moment. Out of bounds near the 40-yard line. Ellington, 3 steps. Hard to catch, just his 3rd of the day. Knocked down shy of the first down. Nick McLeod was there. That's Bateman in the backfield with Ellington. He gets the call and will have the first down. Third down, 20 to go. Little option read, and here is Coates, who had the touchdown earlier today. And he's taken out by Isaiah Moore. 4th down. Ellington shoots it to the far side, off the hands of Affetti, and NC State gets the hold, and the Wolfpack will take over. We got to check on the jerseys. We got a whole set of NCAA rules relating to jerseys, and we got different jerseys every week. There's another catch for Thomas on the slant from the slot, and James's favorite player, Chris Bacon, the tackle. We'll show you the night slate in the ACC. Bodine to cutback. Brady Bodine, touchdown.
Like that just all they want to do is just help this team. So unselfish. Special teams guy, a hustler, whatever you want, coach, whatever you want, team. A lot of home games to start this year for Dave Doran. Oh, that's going to be a penalty.
Aaron Winchester hands it to Page. No flag on the play as Holden makes the stop.
Looked like a bit of a horse collar. Maybe he's got a whole bunch of dreadlocks. He let go.
Yeah, sure did, didn't he?
Oh, he had his hair, didn't he?
Yeah, he did have the hair. Ellington. And complete. Winchester, I should say. He lost it and now recovered. How about this? Trowell tried to score. But is he ruled out of bounds? That's DeAndre Champagne, by the way.
Definitely a catch. He just never tucked it away.
NC State's going to be 2-0 with West Virginia next week, James. A lot to look over for Dave Huxtable's group. And there's the flag. Pass intended for Riley from McKay. Brady Bodine behind McKay.
Pistol look.
Bootleg, and McKay will score. Matthew McKay, the redshirt freshman from Raleigh, in the end zone here in the final 72 seconds. Pretty drawn up, pretty well executed play.
Everybody's selling out. It was leaning heavy pass last weekend, the win against James Madison.
Here's the running back Coates. Banged out of bounds in the final half minute here.
That's the biggest thing that they'll miss this year is Hines, not just Chubb and all those guys on the defensive side.
Final play of the game. Winchester spun around in the pocket, now wants to reroute. He'll throw here to Dixon, and the tackle will be made at the 25, and the ball game is over.